You have injuries, you want to have 10 or 12 guys that you can rely on.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Russell is out there with Silk. Then it's the Prophet. Then there's the captain. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Russell. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. Mirotic dishes to Rondo. Felicio, the pass to Rondo. There's the feed to Wade. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Russell. Passes it to Hassel. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Ingram. Drops in the tray. Ingram's got the first points up on the board for the Lakers.
And really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. Gotta get a hand up or he's gonna make you pay.
Now here's Rondo. An 11-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And you look over the career of Dwayne Wade. He was initially a slasher, but he's improved his shot and pull-up jumper immensely, and even has become a threat from deep if you give him space.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And the first one drops. Thinking again about how Wade's skills have evolved over the years, his offensive game has grown immensely since his rookie season.
And it's why he will go down as one of the all-time greats. His work ethic in improving his game. Fantastic post-up player as a guard. Wade's ability to score in any fashion is what makes him one of the great closers in our game.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Dwayne Wade at the stripe. How many times have we said that before? He lives there.
Pass to Cobb. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Russell against Rondo. Here's Hassel, and it's blocked by Mirotic. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
Well, at the end of the day, these guys are professionals. They are used to going on the road and finding a way to get it done.
Here's Butler. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, Felicio with the bucket.
You know, Jimmy Butler's drawn a lot of attention. Now the next thing for him to do, just pass it to the open guy.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
It's something they better correct quickly because he'll start running wild if they don't defend him any tougher than that.
And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Los Angeles. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Jimmy Butler is a smooth operator, so good at making those shots.
Pass to Hassel. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, back to Russell. Now the pass to Cobb from outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
Here's Felicio.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
And it's tied up with that one.
Take a look at the Bulls roster now. A lot of young talent versus veterans they had in the past. Not a lot of these guys you see as superstars, but I think a lot of them will be starters in their careers.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Silk. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Orleans.
And also defensively, he was really aggressive. I mean, matter of fact, he had 4 steals over the course of that game.
And as you said, Smitty, Bulls have done such a great job replenishing their youth. Guys like Mirotic and McDermott have stepped up and look promising in a big way for them.
Give a lot of credit to the front office for going out and finding these players in the draft or trading for them. Bulls have made the most of their picks in the mid and late rounds, and it's why they remain competitive.
Here's Silk after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. This one for 3. Another shot. Felicio with a rebound.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocated him at the point of attack.
Mirotic, the screen. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound.
You don't want your best shooter heaving up that shot.
No, not at all. Coach is not going to like that one.
Ingram kicks to Russell. Feeds to Ingram. No good off the back of the rim. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Mirotic. Launches it. It's not going to go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Ingram with it. Butler covering Russell. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Rondo. The teardrop falls in. Rondo's got his first basket of the night.
And that gentle release on Rondo's floater, when he's making these shots, the D is in trouble.
Back to Russell. Passes it to the Prophet. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. Ball stolen. Felicio, the pass to Butler. There's the dish to Rondo. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Mirotic gets the bucket.
The long arms of Mirotic. When he's got a good chance to shoot down inside, he's always going to take it.
We take a second here to take a look at the shot chart.
And when you come into a game with the mindset of going right at the rim and not settling for outside shots, this is what your shot chart will look like. Every chance they've had to either attack the paint or play back to the basket, they've taken it, and it's been a complete success thus far.
Lakers trail by 7. Russell inside. He's covered by Rondo. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Steve, you were such a terrific three-point shooter in your day back in that 2001-2002 season. You led the league, in fact, in three-point percentage. You and I were having a conversation about great three-point shooters a little while ago. Did you ever think that shot would make the mark in the league that it has now made with the Currys and the Klay Thompsons and the way they're firing from distance?
You know what, Kevin, I shot it well that year. Tim Duncan, give him a lot of credit, and David Robinson. They drew a lot of double teams. But they're not shooting a 3-ball right now. I shot right around that line. These guys are shooting so far out, still with a high percentage and with a lot of volume. It's unbelievable what these guys are doing now with the 3-ball.
Would you play differently now with the league the way it is now than you did when you played the game?
Yeah. I'd be a stretch 4.
Yeah,
I mean, you start to look at
right.
it, probably wouldn't be playing the point guard position, probably be a stretch 4.
Now here's Rondo. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Butler, And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Pass to Cobb. Here's the Prophet. Leans. Rebound by the Bulls. Felicio's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Rondo. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one. You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Pass to Felicio. Rondo dishes to Mirotic. Shoots the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Mirotic has got 5 now.
The perimeter shooting of Mirotic, a huge staple of his game that he utilizes so well when he's in rhythm.
Dishes to Ingram. Kicks it to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Silk passes to Russell. Puts up a 3. They get a hand on it. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Rondo. The pass to Felicio. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. It didn't take long for Coach Hoiberg to have his first taste of what it's like to be an NBA coach. Jimmy Butler famously said he wanted Hoiberg to coach the Bulls a lot harder during their struggles.
Well, they were used to being coached hard. I think for Hoiberg, he has to be himself. A coach has to have the players buy into their system. And you know what? Winning helps and losing doesn't.
That free throw missing. Some changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mirotic. McDermott comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Carter Williams in for Rajon Rondo. So he comes up empty, missing both.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's the screen. Collins against Butler. Baseline try. The feed now to Collins. Hits the 3-point bomb. Collins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Carter Williams kicks to Gibson. Carter Williams dishes to McDermott. From 10 feet out, and he gets the jumper to drop.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Redding. Passes to Ohio. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Doug McDermott is not just an outside shooter. He has a nice touch inside as well.
And the Lakers have possession following the basket by Doug McDermott. Here's the Prophet. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Felicio, the pass to Carter Williams. From 10 feet out, that's good from McDermott on the assist from Carter Williams. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead. Inside, got a piece of it. Gibson with the steal. In the corner, it's McDermott. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Ohio. Here's the Prophet. Lets it go from 14. And that one drops.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
That's his shot. And with his size, even the defense up on him, they're still not going to be able to block it.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. It's stolen. Collins against Butler. To the inside. Here's the Prophet. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Chicago making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And that one misses. Smitty, you're a proud alum of Michigan State. Great school, great program. You contributed to help build the Clara Bell Smith Student Athletic Academic Center there on campus. One of the great facilities in all of college basketball. When you think back on your college experience, is the NBA's 1 year and out high school requirement enough, or would you like to see a change in that regard?
You know, I think it goes player by player, situation by situation, Kevin. I can speak for me. After 3 years, I was not ready, on the court or off the court.
That surprises me to hear you say that.
After 4 years, I thought I was ready pretty much on the court, but off the court, you're really never ready to have the challenges out of basketball.
So you like the 4 years. You thought that was huge for you playing.
For me personally, I like the 4 years.
Feeds it to Collins. The pass to the Prophet. A step back shot here. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I like that he's attacking this quarter and choosing his shots wisely.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Chicago leading by 4. Grant kicks to Butler. Now the dish to McDermott. From beyond the arc, the basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Carter Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ohio, the pass to the Prophet. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Collins has got 5 points so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Butler. A 20-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
The Bulls leading by 5. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got the captain, and it's Ohio in at point. Here's Wade. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Lakers shooting about 42% so far. Outside Mayo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Grant sends it back. He feeds it to McDermott. He kicks it to Mirotic. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's foul number 2 for him. Lakers trail by 5. Ohio. Wade is covering. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. No good on the triple. The Bulls shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Gibson setting the pick for Wade. Grant gets a wide open look. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, throughout his career, Taj Gibson has proven to be a valuable role player. Pretty good on both ends of the floor. Can do a little bit of everything.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And he can't get the first one. And last season, Taj Gibson dealing with his name being on the trading block for a good portion of the time. Steve, seemed like it was finally his chance to break out and put up big numbers too.
Well, you see Taj Gibson's ability to play above the rim. Defensively, he is solid. You were waiting for his offensive game to catch up to everything. He's not there yet, but he's one of those guys that's a terrific contributor on the team, and you got to have him. Taj Gibson is one of those players that's just always in the right place at the right time, never plays outside himself on either end. He just gives you effort every time out.
On defense, the Bulls, they haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And with Gibson, you like that he can play as a starter or come off the bench. He's effective in both. He's comfortable in either role, as he's done both, Steve, for extended periods of time.
Because his mindset, whether starting or coming off the bench, is to play with energy, effort, and to defend. So any role, starter or off the bench, he thrives.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Steve, so many players will talk about how rougher the league was back in the 80s, back in the 90s. You played a part of that. Do you think the NBA has gotten softer overall as a league, and is it a good thing that it has?
Well, I think, yeah, it's changed. I wouldn't call it softer because the rules have changed. I mean, you could hard foul and just get up. No flagrant, no technical. So I think now if you look at it, yes, it's not enforced the same way, but they had to clean up the physicality. But I'm still a fan on maybe keeping handshaking. You can bring that back.
I think the league can be as physical as it ever was when it wants to, but I just think the rules have given it some definition. And I think players are every bit as rugged as they once were.
Yeah, it's just totally different. I mean, you got to play within the rules.
Right.
You can't hard foul a guy and put your team in jeopardy and get thrown out of a game.
Game is, I think, maybe more pleasing to watch, right? To the average fan, there's a lot more ball movement, a lot more shooting.
People like offense.
Yes, they do.
They don't want to see 65, but that's the way I played. I like a little defense in there. Defense used to win championships.
Well, it still does, though.
I mean, there's a little bit of a balance.
Yeah, but don't you think defense at the end of the day is just got to be?
It's still a premium.
It's got to be there.
Yes.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Wade against Mayo. And again, it's Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 6.
Wade is 6'4", but when he gets it down by the rim, he might as well be 7 feet. There's just no stopping him.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it was controversial in Chicago, but the Bulls hired Fred Hoiberg to replace Tom Thibodeau. Hoiberg played for a decade in the NBA, and at Iowa State, he was the fastest coach in school history to reach 100 wins. In Chicago, guys, it seems he's loosened the reins a bit, giving the players a little more leeway to shoot with confidence and air it out offensively.
The players have responded. Thanks, David. The first free throw is good. Chicago making some changes. Felicio's checked in. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Grant. Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Nikola Mirotic is one of those guys you wait and wait for just to break out. He's a stretch 4 that can really knock down a lot of threes. He can be dangerous. We just wait for him to have that breakout season.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's the screen. Rondo kicks to Felicio. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Ingram passes to Hassel, and it's good for 2. The captain's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The defense was not even close on that assignment. That was too easy.
Outside Rondo. Wade against Mayo. 6 to shoot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And the return of Wade to his hometown Chicago Bulls, Greg. One of the major stories, certainly, in free agency.
Yeah, I mean, he had bigger offers on the table, but said the only real options for him were Miami or Chicago. And for a Bulls team that seemed on the verge of a rebuild, getting Wade has given them a fighting chance now in the East.
There's a screen. Rondo against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Here's Hassel. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
He nails it, and we're tied up. The captain's got 8.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Rondo kicks to Mirotic. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hassel.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rondo dishes to Mirotic. McDermott passes to Mirotic. From past the arc, sinks the triple. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Smooth release on the jump shot by Mirotic. His form is simply beautiful.
Russell a screen on Mirotic.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Silks checked in for the Lakers. He's off on the second. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. They set the pick. Pass to Mirotic. Off the pick. Rebound the Lakers. The captain's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's stolen by Wade. Puts it up from 15. Here's Felicio. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Boy, Wade in his prime made a play like that just about every night.
Ingram wide open. Off target from 3-point range.
Couldn't have been more wide open on that one.
Wade kicks to Rondo. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 5. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Wade's got 10.
He's been on target all night, and that's helped the whole team.
Outside, Russell passes it to Hassel. And here's Mayo from the arc. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
McDermott. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram with it. He had 13 points in the win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Outside Mayo. Shot to stop the run. Here's Hassel. An easy layup after coming off the pick. The captain's got 12 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Chicago. Michael Carter-Williams comes in for Dwayne Wade. The Prophets checked in for the Lakers. Collins comes in for O.J. Mayo. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Carter-Williams kicks to Mirotic and finished off by Mirotic.
Mirotic is looking to throw it down when he's near the rim. He can get up quickly.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Russell. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Russell's got his third basket of the night right there.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Rondo kicks to Butler. But they get it back. They set the screen. Intercepted. Collins against Butler. Collins dishes to Russell. Kicks it to Ingram. Back to Russell. Ingram setting a pick for Russell. Pass to Cobb. 4 on the clock. Here's the Prophet. And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for Los Angeles.
And the front line carrying the load offensively. They always say reward the big men and credit the guards for getting them the ball and enabling these guys to fill it up.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Chicago leading. Outside Rondo. To the paint. Here's Felicio. He's got 8. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Collins kicks to Ingram. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Well, Chicago has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Rondo passes to Felicio. Back to Rondo. Down low, shot clock at 5. And there's Mirotic on the assist by Rondo. Mirotic has got 7 points for the quarter.
The defense has no answer for Mirotic. Such a gifted player, especially when he has the ball near the hoop.
This is to Ingram. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6. It's a close game here in Chicago. Now Carter-Williams. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Mirotic's shot is off.
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Goes up on the wing. Felicio with the rebound. Felicio's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Butler dishes to Carter-Williams. There's the pass to Felicio. There's the pick. Right side, Butler. Sharon Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Felicio. It's deflected. Passes it to Ohio. 1:39 left here in the second. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Well, every team needs rebounding. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. Look at the Prophet, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Butler kicks to Carter Williams. Misses off the left iron.
And surprisingly couldn't connect. That's a high percentage a look as he's going to get.
Pass to the Prophet. Inside. Lakers working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Takes it from 10. Felicio with a rebound. Felicio's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 15 points for Nikola Mirotic.
And the number of ways in which Mirotic scores, inside, outside, in between, on the drive, you name it.
Here's Ohio, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
This is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
A beautiful ball movement by Jimmy Butler, constantly looking to set up his guys.
There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Ohio, Carter Williams covering. Down low, stolen away. Grant the pass to Carter Williams. Here's Felicio. 15 seconds left now here in the second. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mirotic, and that one drops. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
And Mirotic is no stranger to contact on his shots. Puts just the right amount of touch on it.
And the first half is now in the books. Bulls lead by 7.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected in their high field goal percentage. They just need to keep playing smart in the second half and close this thing out. Don't get cute now.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
Chicago leading by 7. Mirotic out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Felicio in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Lakers trail by 7. And we knew that Mirotic could shoot, but he showed a lot more consistency, Steve, last season from deep. Saw his big jump in that three-point percentage column.
Mirotic can definitely shoot the basketball, and we know that he's going to be a threat for his team. Shooting it deeper and deeper. What the good thing for him is his percentage is starting to go up. I think for him is to limit some of the off-balance shots and some of those shots that are so deep that you just can't shoot a high percentage.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Bulls leading by 5. Outside Rondo. The pass to Felicio. To the middle, looking for Wade. He gets it there. The leaner inside. And it's Butler missing. Lakers trail by 5. Outside Russell. To the inside, Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
They set the pick. Outside Butler. Clock at 4. 13 feet away. And they're able to recover. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Here are the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Russell kicks to Ingram. Inside. Here's the Prophet. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. The Prophet's got 15.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And stolen by Russell. Here's Silk. Wade is covering. Back to Russell. Passes it to the Prophet. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead, Mirajic grabs the miss. Mirajic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Stripped away. And Silk gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Mirajic. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Russell against Rondo. Pass to Felicio. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And here is the shot chart as we see how things are going.
And these sorts of nights can happen. I mean, an extremely rough outing from him in terms of his efficiency. And at this point, the only thing you can hope for is to try to get into some sort of rhythm. Get a couple in a row, try to get to the free throw line, and build some confidence.
First one falls for him. And Wade drops them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Russell kicks to Ingram. Russell, a screen on Rondo. Screen by Russell. Pass to Hassel. Shot off the screen, and that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
Rondo passes to Felicio. Rondo dishes to Butler. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. Wade. And the Bulls get it back. Butler kicks to Rondo. Gibson setting a pick for Rondo. The second chance effort. It's tipped.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
The pass to the Prophet for the lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Wade. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Rondo with it. He's picked up by Russell. And the basket by Wade.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Passes it to Hassel. Out to the right wing for the tie. The Prophet. That one misses. And it's Chicago the other way. Wade passes to Butler. And there's the feed to Gibson. Here's Wade. Offensive rebound. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really like how Gibson throws himself on the glass. He always plays with a ton of energy.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Russell. The Bulls have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11. That's good from Gibson. Lakers trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Free throw line jump shot. And that's off the glass and in. And that's 17 points for the Prophet. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rondo against Mayo. Rondo dishes to McDermott. Here's Wade. Rebounded by Hassel.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from the Prophet.
High basketball IQ right there. Saw his teammate had the advantage, so he got him the rock and let him go to work.
Outside Butler. Here's Gibson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's the muscle Gibson has, just concentrating on his shot despite the D roughing him up.
Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Chicago. And the Lakers also making a switch. Collins checked in for the Prophet. The Bulls have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pass to Hassel. Shoots. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
So a moment now to see the story on Michael Carter-Williams. His last 10 games, he's putting up 6 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
And the first one at the line is good. The Lakers making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 4. Wade outside. McDermott with the screen for Wade. Now here's Carter-Williams. D right on him. Nice shot by McDermott.
Really outstanding job by the offense to get the ball right near the bucket.
Ohio. Carter Williams covering. Right wing. Baseline try. And that one's good. Ingram's got 11 points.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent, hitting a much higher percentage.
Wade kicks to McDermott. And here is Carter Williams. Gibson setting a pick for Carter Williams. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ingram's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Feeds it to Mayo. Now the dish to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Mayo kicks to Ingram from the arc. And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Now here's Carter Williams. He feeds it to Gibson. Gibson the screen. Here's Butler. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Ohio. Unloads from 9. And yes, it's good. 5 points in the game. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. They set the pick. Carter Williams kicks to Gibson. Here's Butler. Using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Bulls lead by 4.
There's only so much you can do against Butler down there in the paint because he's a fantastic athlete in the paint.
Kicks it to Collins. Ingram with it. 11 points in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Clippers. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Los Angeles, 4 games back.
And when I look at the Lakers, they've got to be thrilled with the way this season has started for them. They've already got some big wins under their belt and definitely a confidence booster.
And that's what they needed early on. Some performances that proved to themselves and everyone else that they have the talent to compete with any team in the league.
Grant, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Redding. Carter Williams covering. Here's Redding. Dishes it to Collins. Here's Redding. 5 to shoot. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Ohio. And that one goes long.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
And what a breakout year it was for Doug McDermott in 2016. He saw a lot more time on the floor, and he earned it with better production, Steve, in every facet of his game.
Yeah, I think the breakout year for him is on the defensive end. And also the game. As a youngster, it's hard to come into a team that good. But I think for Doug McDermott, being able to shoot the basketball, but also being able to defend is the reason why he's got more time, and that's why he looks better.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Down low, Ohio, the pass to Hassel. The baseline J off the mark. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's McDermott. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Carter Williams has got assist number 8 now on the night. To the inside. Looking to end the drought. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Well, you look at the captain, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, the prophet. Screen by Grant. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And a moment right now to check out some of the numbers for the captain. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Lakers trail by 9. 1:32 left in the third quarter. They set the screen. It's tipped. And the layup falls. He's got 7.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
The reason why, he has such a great touch. You got to have that shot inside with the big guys.
1:07 left in the third. And the pass to Collins. To the wing on the left. Pulls up. Nice shot from the wing. Collins has got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Gibson. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Butler dishes to Carter Williams. 6 to shoot. Mirotic's shot is off.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Collins passes to Ohio. He kicks to Collins. And he uses the glass on the layup. And now just a 5-point Chicago lead.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Gibson the screen. Butler kicks to Grant. From downtown. The shot off that time. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Silk. He's out there with Russell. Prophet is out there with Collins.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Chicago making a switch here. Wade's checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Carter Williams. Passes it to Felicio. He dishes it to Wade. Fades and shoots. No good that time.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Silk passes to Russell. Here's the screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
How they let that happen, that is beyond me. Where is the fight? No easy baskets. Has to be their mentality on defense right now.
The Lakers trail. Out to the wing. To take the lead, and it's good on the layup. Russell's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Wade, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
When Wade gets that low in the paint, it's best to just send him to the line. He's too strong down there.
First free throw is good. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Bulls. And the Lakers also making a switch. Ingram's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Outside, Russell to the middle. Here's the Prophet. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
There's a good screen. Here's Mirotic. And the Bulls making a change here. Butler's checked in. The Lakers in the lead. Russell high post. Los Angeles with another miss. The Bulls shooting well. They're at 45%. Wade outside. Gibson the screen. Off the pick. Outside for Rondo. Back to Gibson. Rondo dishes to Butler. There's the feed to Wade. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 5 on the clock. Mirotic sets the screen for Rondo. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That will be foul number 5 on him. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Russell. 13 feet away. Rondo with some nice D. Chicago trailing here. And Mirotic kicks to Rondo. Back to Gibson. Out left to the wing. Rondo with it. Out guarded by Ingram. Wade. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Wade's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Russell passes to Ingram. Here's the Prophet, defended by Gibson. He gets that one. 14 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Rondo dishes to Gibson. And Mirotic kicks to Wade. Releases from 15. Goes back up. And it's blocked.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rondo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Kept alive. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. The drive by Russell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Russell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now Rondo. Outside Gibson. Feeds to Butler. Shoots from 8. It's stolen. Now here's Ingram. Defended by Butler. And that one's good. Ingram. And it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Gibson. Six on the shot clock. Mirotic. Here's Butler. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Really smoking the Nets now after a difficult time shooting in the first half.
To the paint, and stolen by Mirotic. Outside Butler. Mirotic, the screen. Here's Wade. And that one hits back iron.
Well, no one's scoring off that screen. That was terrible.
And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. And the Lakers also making a switch. The captain's checked in for Collins. And stolen by Mirotic. Down low. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Wade.
If you let Wade get the ball that deep, there really isn't anything you can do.
Ingram kicks to Russell. Inside from 12 feet out. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingram's got 10 points in just the second half. Well, Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rondo passes to Valentine. Here's Mirotic, and it's all evened up.
Continuing from where he left off. First three-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. To the inside, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Rondo dishes to Mirotic, and finished off by Mirotic.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
Here's Russell. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And here is Mirotic to take the lead. No good. Shot missing.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
If you're the defender, you're like, yes, take that shot. I'll play the percentages.
Here's the Prophet. Valentine grabs the board. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Rondo with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Russell against Rondo. 5 to shoot. Mirotic the screen. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The captain's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Cobb. Screened by Russell. Here's Silk. He's covered by Rondo. Mirotic grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. Valentine kicks to Rondo. The dish to Butler. Here's Mirotic. Out to Wade. He feeds it to Rondo. Dishes it to Butler. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his 5th assist in this one. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. The pass to Hassan. Back to Russell. There's a screen. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Wade up top. Kicks to Mirotic. And it's Rondo in the corner. Back to Mirotic. Hits it from 3-point range. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
And you can see the confidence Mirotic's teammates have in him. A true gamer who gets the job done for them.
Here's Russell. Sweet little floater. Russell's got 12 points in just the second half.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
Down low, here's Mirotic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
He delivered that pass right on the spot to his teammate who was on the move.
Lakers trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Russell, and it's blocked by Mirotic. They retain possession. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And so so the Lakers win the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for Chicago right now, Jimmy Butler is out there with Mirotic. That's Rajon Rondo. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's McDermott in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Butler passes to McDermott. Russell with it. The baseline J. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Russell's got 23 points. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Rondo. He kicks to McDermott. Passes it to Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Prophets got 11 rebounds in the game. Russell with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls shooting 43% from the floor. We're just over a minute into overtime here. McDermott for 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. From downtown, and D'Angelo Russell with the 3. Now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Butler. D right on him. Just 5 to shoot. To halt the run. Misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 7. Outside, Russell. Pass to the Prophet. Here's Hassel. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now McDermott. He dishes it to Butler. Releases from 15, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The mid-range game is something you want to perfect over time, and Jimmy Butler's pretty good at it.
Russell a screen on Mirotic. Here's Ingram. Off target with his 3. Bulls trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He is nearly impossible to guard from the three-point line when he gets a good look in a little space.
Pass to Hassel. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Outside, Russell. Down low.
Yes.
And that is a punch to the jaw. This game, as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game.
Ooh, I don't think he planned it too far in advance. That was one of those things, Greg, that just happens. That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. That's a 2 from Butler. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played in the extra period here. Russell against Rondo. It's stolen by Rondo. In transition, here come the Bulls. Ahead. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Wade.
Has there ever been a more cold-blooded finisher than Dwayne Wade? The bigger the moment, the better he is.
It's stolen by Rondo. And it's Wade in the corner. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And now 24 points for Dwayne Wade. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from three-point range since the end of regulation. Here's Russell. Los Angeles with another miss. Chicago's gone 2 for 3 from beyond the arc to begin overtime. And it's Rondo in the corner. Here's Butler. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He had all the room he needed to get the shot off, just couldn't find the bottom of the net. He is just taking really smart shots and playing within his game right now.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. There's 38 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. McDermott dishes to Rondo. Now the feed to Mirotic. And here's Rondo. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in overtime. What's your take, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
You know, the last thing you want to do is force something up here. Take what the defense gives you and go from there.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Chicago with the ball. Butler, count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Ingram. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Butler.
He has really embraced his role as a leader on this squad. Jimmy Butler has a defensive mindset, but also the leadership is starting to play into it.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here.
Mirotic, a big man with range for days. His skill set fits in well with this team.
And so Mirotic nails both of them. And the Lakers call time here. They're in front by 1. 6 seconds left in overtime. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Butler. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
The Prophet. I'll tell you what, his season high in points powered everything they did. Clearly, he was the catalyst tonight as they come away with the well-deserved W.
It's amazing how often he was able to slash right through the defense and get to the rim for an easy deuce. Come on, man. They couldn't stop his penetration, Ernie. All those points he racked up from the paint made a big difference.
Tonight we saw him doing what he does best, control the backboards. With him out there, an opponent can't expect more than one shot for one possession. This guy eats every rebound. They're not giving up any second chances when he's on the floor.